Welcome back, guys. My name's Dave. This is Mt.topliving, and we got a little bit more snow. Looks like we got about 8 inches or so, and it's a little bit mix of snow, then some sleet, and then some more snow. And boy, yeah, I'm really happy with my woodshed here. I'll show you. The roof's working perfectly. It's already slid right on off of there into this nice big pile down here, and the same thing on the other side. Now while we're on the wood shed, I just figured I'd share the amount of wood that I've used this year. So this side was fairly full. It had about 4 cords in it, and we have about 2 rows left. There's just this little bit down here on the bottom, and then there's the 2 rows left up on top. And on the other side here, we've still got mostly filled up, and I've already got the other wood already split to go back in here. And the best thing about this thing is it keeps it dry, and it's no big deal to pop back and forth between, the house is right there, the front door. So, I know a lot of people don't like to have their woodsheds nice and close like this, but for me, it makes a lot of sense. I have very little flat ground. We made this work, and, the difference here is that where I cut and split firewood is way over there. You can't even see it because it's so foggy. But, that's the beauty of having a tractor to help you out. So speaking of white stuff, I'm pretty sure it's time to start moving this. The tractor should be all nice and warmed up. This is a weekend, and I love it on a weekend when it snows. It's relaxing. There's no big hurry to get out of here. The best part about the weekend snowfall, stick around to the end and I'll show you. Well, guys, I think I just did something here. I got oil spewing everywhere, so I'm gonna take a look and see what's happening. Alright guys, I figured it out. There's one of the hoses that runs underneath the tractor. And right there you'll see that it's all wore out. And that's my own doing, apparently. During my installation video, I expressed concerns about how this hydraulic hose was very close to the snowblower PTO, and I didn't really think it was a good design. It just looked like it was too close to the PTO, and this kind of proves my point that there's got to be a better way to get the tubing back there. Alright, so what I've done here is I've disconnected it over here. And this just controls the direction of the chute, right or left. And if I don't touch that, I don't think it's going to leak. I don't have a cap to put on it. I can't run out right now to get a new hose or even have this one repaired. It's late in the day. So I'm just going to have to see how this goes. I'll keep an eye on it. And we'll see what happens. As you can see, I'm once again dealing with really heavy, wet snow, and the snow blower is kind of pushing most of it in front of it, and every once in a while you get a pile that falls through into the blower, and the blower does its job. I don't find any flaw with the tractor on how it's handling this at all. It just happens to be the type of snow I'm dealing with once again. I have been getting some comments about this heavy wet stuff and how my tractor doesn't perform the way they think it should. And, you know, to each his own, but I've done this driveway with a 2-foot walk-behind snowblower. And I'll take the way this tractor performs with this heavy wet stuff over a walk-behind any day of the week. Well, I've been keeping an eye on the hose connection, and of course the first thing I did when I got in the tractor after I took that hose off was try to move the chute, which is exactly what I did not want to do. So the chute's got to go where it needs to go right now because I can't manipulate that, but it doesn't leak terribly bad if at all. So when you lift up the snowblower, it kind of just tips that port back just a little bit. There's a couple of drips here and there, but it does not come gushing out, which is what I was afraid of. There shouldn't be anything really going to that unless I try to change the chute. So that's the key right now, is to try to get through the day, get that hose repaired. Well, we got it done, and it's still snowing. So this will be my first hydraulic hose repair. I'm not real familiar with any of the terminology, but this kind of wrap has been on some of the hoses, and I'm thinking that if I can get some more of that kind of wrap and really secure this stuff out of the way, that will never ever happen again. It did make it all the more challenging today, only being able to blow the snow in one direction, but we did get it done. Now, if it had been a different hose, it could have been shut down altogether. So I was fortunate that that was the only thing that happened. And if you'll notice, when that happened, I instantly knew the engine revved, and I'm like, something's just not right. And I shut off the tractor, and there was oil underneath. Thank God it wasn't anything more than a hose. You guys want to drop a comment down below if you know what this stuff is called or where I can even get it. That'd be great. Appreciate you sticking around, and until next time.